1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 37, 38, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. You probably can't see this on the video, but there's a really nice small yellow flower. I'm going to take a macro shot of it. A little yellow flower against the background of the green, one of the shades of green. Hey up, and welcome to the video. And this time of year we've kind of gone out of spring, we're heading for summer, but the great thing for me about this time of the year is the colour green, because the woodland looks absolutely amazing this morning. And yes, there is 50 shades of green, I've counted them, but we've got the contrast of the trees, the browns in the trees, and then on the ground in this part of the woodland we've got the bracken covering the woodland floor with green, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So this morning what we're going to do in this video, we're going to capture some of this green, and we're not just going to do the wider shots, we'll do some macro as well. We've got the sound of the birds this morning, got the traffic, the road just running down here, so we'll get deeper into the woodland and we'll lose the sound of that traffic. It's Bank Holiday Monday, so there's no plans on a day like this to travel too far, to sit in traffic to get to a location and then sit in traffic on the way back. I just want to capture the essence of the colour green, or rather the 50 shades of green. Now, in the last video I filmed with the Pocket Osmo 3 and I was in D-Log mode, which was a raw mode, and today we're on auto, so I cannot wait to see the difference of how this comes out. So there's lots of different tracks in this woodland to follow, and yeah, lots of choices. The light keeps coming and going. I'm not too concerned about the light. I think these greens will stand out better in flat light, as opposed to maybe a little bit of sunlight. So let's carry on. In a typical woodland like this, we've got paths which can act as leading lines for us. So we'll probably have a leading line in the shot. I don't know why, but I'm just drawn to this scene here, which is kind of backlit leaves coming down from the tree. There's something about it. I'm going to try and get a composition with it. So I'm going handheld here, and I think this is going to be kind of a pano crop, because we've got some sky in, and I hate sky in woodland shots, but I just like the colours in this. The colours look awesome on the back of the camera. I shoot in RAW. What you get on the back of the camera is a JPEG preview, but that's looking quite nice. Quick shot at 400mm. Tell a lie. Quick shot at 250mm, 100 to 400mm lens on. We've just got an assembly of trees there with a shade of green. And whilst I've got this lens attached to the Nikon D850, I'm going to take another shot looking over this way into the woodland. There's that much to photograph. There's everywhere. Oh, look at that one down there. Everywhere you look, there's compositions at the moment. It looks like there's some work going on in this woodland. There's lots of tracks where earth moving equipment's gone through, and there is a track down here. That's going to make a shot. Yeah, we'll do that one next, and then we'll do that one that side. I'll put them up. Yeah. There's an element of excitement in this woodland. There is. Just looking down into the distance here, about 250mm into this scene. A little bit of light at the end of it, light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, let's just pull out. No, I think it's better compressed. Compressed in at about 200mm. I'd not anticipated how useful the 100 to 400mm lens was going to be this morning, and oh, sorry, there's just been some light. Damn. You turn your head for one moment and the light comes out. So here's a couple more 400mm shots, and these are 400mm, one with light and one without. Bank holiday Monday, I've only passed one person with 6 dogs. What a gorgeous morning it is. I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm going to leave the 100 to 400mm lens on because it's just giving me that compression, and I'm loving that compression. So it's compressing the 50 shades of green. Here's another shot at 135mm, and again it's another tree that's lighting up in the distance. Another shade of green. I'm underexposing this morning. Every shot I've took so far, I'm underexposing by one stop. Oh, look at that light popping out. Things dropping out of the trees. Okay, let's move on. Here's that shot. Now, in the last video, I talked about getting to know your kit and kind of practicing with it. And last year when we was in Yorkshire, we was photographing Hardra Falls. We'd walked away from it on the way back to the car, and I was taking a shot of this tree and this small river, and a gentleman my age approached me and said, I've just bought this camera, but I want it to look like yours. And he was pointing to live view, because I'd got my camera set to live view. And I said, okay, I'll have a look at it for you. So it was a Canon, I can't remember what model it was. So I had a look at the back, pressed a few buttons, and eventually got live view on. And he said, oh, fantastic, I want to go and take some shots of the waterfall. I kind of thought that he's literally just bought this camera and he's excited to get out with it. You are. When you get something new, all you want to do is go and use it. And then I thought, it's a pity he'd not arrived earlier, because maybe I could have helped him more with the camera. Because if he's literally just bought it and he's not sort of had a look where live view is, then I just wondered if he's going to struggle with the rest of the camera. And I really hope that he got some nice shots of the waterfall, because if you don't practice using your kit, you can end up getting disappointed. You can get really disappointed and think that the pictures are rubbish. And it's only because, this is a bit dicey, it's only because you've not got used to it. Ooh, look at that up there. It's only because you've not got used to using the kit. So I really hope he got some shots, but as I said, it would have been nice to be able to help him get something from that camera. Now, they have been clearing a lot of this woodland. I wonder why. But there's a nice shot up here, because they've cut the trees down and it's created a clearing. And that clearing, even though we've got some sky in the background, we're going to crop that out. This looks very nice for a 100 to 400 shot. So we're going to climb up this bit, and then I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. Let's find some level ground, and I'll turn you around. Let's put this down. God, it's not very level. I'll turn you around so you can see what I'm looking at. So we've got this clearing, pine trees either side. We've got green around the edges and on the floor, and right in the distance there's a backdrop of trees as well, and they're another different shade of green. I think this is going to make a nice composition. If that light pops out for us, it'll be even better. Okay, I've took this shot. I think when I edit it and show it you, it's going to be more of a pano with most of the sky took out. I don't think I'm going to be able to crop all the sky out, because then we'll lose the tops of the trees. And our walk continues, and the woodland continues to deliver compositions for us. Now I did say I was going to do a bit of macro in this video today, and I'm enjoying the 100 to 400mm lens so much it's not left the body yet, and it is capable of doing macro shots. So this next shot here is a macro using the 100 to 400mm, and we are at 400mm. And let me show you what I'm taking. We'll pop some video up. So there's the video of the very, very small young bracken, I think it is. I'm sure it's bracken, growing out of this old green tree stump, and it will be a squarish crop. We'll crop the right hand side out to make it more square. So you can see there, you can see the subject there, the bracken growing out of this tree stump, and I'm going to make that square crop. So 100 to 400mm is also a bit of a macro lens. Not as good as a true macro lens, but I think when you're walking around like this and you find a nice little subject, it's quite handy. Okay, the light now, as you can see, is getting very bright and very contrasty, so I'm going to make my way back to the car and draw the video to an end. Any more images I take, I'll put at the end of the video. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this content, and I'll see you on the next video, where I'm planning to go to a Peak District viewpoint. And on that note, I'll see you later.